they are not, telling what they are saying? Do you not think they're not together?
They are speaking different tongues. Yes. What we are hearing from the camp of Colonel Musa and the Bianca are quite different two things. So what I'm trying to say is that Christopher Musa has not gotten himself well. I'm an Igbo man. It's like Christopher Musa is sick. He's not carrying his official duty the way it should be. He's trying to oppress, marginalize, and castigate the Igbos the more. Because Samuel Ekpa is from southeastern Nigeria, he is doing it, saying things that will be causing fears among the indigenous people of Igbo land. Listen and listen good. Bianca Ono recently has not gotten herself. My question now is, on social media, is Colonel Musa the husband of Bianca Ono? Is Tinubu lately marrying Bianca Ono? Has Bianca Ono become a wife to Akpabio, the former governor of Akwa Ibom State? What is wrong with Ojuku's wife? I cannot tell. You know what? Listen and listen good. The kind of reports they are bringing out to people is highly misguided. Highly misguiding. It is not an information that one could buy into to make use of it. Actually, to echo out facts. They are just saying two different things to intimidate the Igbos. But of course, we know that Finland is a nation that hosted the declaration of Biafra last year. 29th November, 2nd December. And there's nothing Nigerian nation could do about it. See, Christopher Musa would not have gone to Finland because actually no evidence to prove that Christopher Musa was in Finland with Bianca. I told you they went both different ways. Why? Finland is a country that respects the law. They actually invited Christopher Musa to answer at the ICC the kind of crime against humanity Nigerian military committed against the Igbo youth, Igbo nation. Christopher Musa dodged that invitation. He could not grace the invitation. Do you know what? He keeps on avoiding ICC, International Criminal Court invitation. And today, he's singing another music to the Igbo nation to intimidate the youths over there. Nigeria and Finland are not enjoying extradition treaty or pacts. It is not tenable. It is not obtainable. It can never, ever be possible. I know most educated indigenous people of Igbo land know. So that's why people like us, I don't forget, because I know that my brother Simon Ekpa is an Igbo man, is my brother. Though he's from my boy state, he's my brother. He's fighting for me, fighting for my people, fighting for farmers, fighting for Enugu, Anambra people, and so on and so forth. That's why he's so resilient, making sure that any Fulani that rears his animal on the farmland of Ndibo, the cow, the Fulani man, they must answer to that kind of crime. It's a crime against humanity that one should go and clear a bush and cultivate his farmland with all the croppings, maybe na monocropping, maybe na mixed cropping, or whatever farm system he adopts. At the end of the day, the Fulani will come along with their animals, graze on those crops. Useless Fulani people that have never gone to school. These are Fulani Janjawis that are busy buying unaliving Nigerians in their various farmlands. And nobody has been able to bring one of them and call them to order. Bring them to justice for where? But 2 million men that actually fight those hunters, bloody terrorists called hunters, they were sentenced to death. About to do that in the court of law. And I'm telling you that those Uromi people, you see, very soon they will turn out to become Igbo. Because when it happened to Igbos, everybody will know that we are warriors. They will never go anywhere. Those people they are caught with guns are terrorists. And instead of sentencing those people and their kinsmen to death, they are sentencing Uromi people that are actually fighting to defend the Uromi community. Many impossible injustice going on in Nigeria. The way it can never be, done in any other part of the world. Why? Nigerians are answering to the Fulani Janjawis, the wanderers, the nomadic, the bloody war lovers are the Fulanis from Senegal, from Gambia, from Sudan, from Chad, from anywhere all over in Africa. aligning with the Fulani local one in Nigeria, unaliving Hausa people, disaliving them in their large numbers. Attorney General of Federation is there, is not doing anything. Colonel Musa is there, just signing out money and out, signing out in our taxpayers' fund, gallivanting all over where? Europe, enjoying themselves. I am asking, Colonel Musa, you actually claim to have gone to Finland. Are you sure? With Ojuku's widow. Are you her husband? God will question you. That commandeered those military officers that went to Igbo land shooting the whole youths in Osu, Ihiala, Uli, Awamama, Olo, the hometown of Hope Uzodinma. God will answer you. Colonel Christopher Musa, you just answer Christian name for nothing. Islamization process that is going on will never catch up with Igbo man. When you retire or you can be in this government, we will see show you the reason why we're Igbos. Nobody will Islamize Igbo land. Fulani that are grazing our farmland will actually meet their Waterloo. Killing our people in our farmland, they will actually meet their Waterloo. So all this misinformation, misinforming Nigerian public that Simon Ekpa will be extradited, you are telling lies. You are a liar. It has never been.
Okay, but
it has never been.
But now the AGF said,
and it can never be.
But the AGF have come out to say, he said action that after the trial, that's when if he doesn't favor them from what he's saying, that they will take further action. But a lot of people have come out and said that what did Simon Ekpa do wrong? Is it because he was fighting for the liberation and what? And fighting against the Fulani? Is that why they still maintain that Ekpa was spying people and declared him a terrorist?
What Ekpa is doing is highly welcome by the Igbos, because police, the military, they could not curtail the excesses, bloody one, of the Fulanis in the farmland in the southeast. Then Ekpa, in conjunction with ESN, they are securing our farmland, making sure that no farmer, no Igbo man is killed unnecessarily by the Fulani headers who are rearing their animals across the whole southeast. Because he's doing his job well, Christopher Musa is not happy. They are antagonizing against ESN because ESN is doing their job well. They are antagonizing, ganging up unnecessarily against Simon Ekpa because he's doing his job well. ESN, when you mention it, the whole Fulani headers, killers, began to chiver. In the past, they began to chiver. Presently, they chiver as well. They are chivering now. They begin to chiver when you mention Ekpa now, because Ekpa is very, very diligent in all his security doings or activities in Igbo land to secure southeastern region. Ekpa is doing well using the ESN. So that's why they are not happy. And even Ekpa has failed, Igbo man will be falling on daily basis in their large numbers. Christopher Ekpa will be rejoicing. Buhari will be very happy. El-Rufai will be celebrating. And let me tell you, the Fulanis are not succeeding anymore. Because once they come out, the ESN are everywhere in the farmland. They are our forest guard. They are the one that can do the job well. The one initiated by Anambra State Governor, Ebonyi State Governor, Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, all of them are but feeble vigilantes. So weak, they could not perform. That's why they are not happy with ESN. ESN is excellent till tomorrow. And Fulanis, listen and listen good. If you keep on your bloody activities in Benue State, in Plateau State, you can't do it in Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, Abia State, Imo State. Everywhere you can't do it. Why? ESN, they are more superior than you. And that is what is paining most of your brothers in the military and the police. Because they are seeing Simon Ekpa falling him back in defense of his people called the Igbo man. That's why they are labeling all manners of allegation on top, on his head, hoping that Finland will crucify him. No, sorry, it is too late. Finland will actually tamper justice the way it should be. They will promote justice the way it should be. They will actually adjudicate, let me tell you, judge it the way it should be. Finland can never be like Federal Republic of what? And Nigeria, Animal Kingdom. Listen, they are not giving us justice here at all. Finland will give Simon Ekpa justice. They actually know that that man is defending his tribe. in Biafra land. Anybody that's not happy with that could climb high tension and hug it.
Okay, but for what we can see, why do you think that the Finnish government, some will call it betrayal, at the same time we betrayal, because we know that Finland too fought for their own independence, fought Russia for their independence. Why do you think that it was like they had to, arrest or detain Samakpa at the time when they even when they agree for the Biafra declaration to go on there in Finland?
They don't anyway, because you see that some things went wrong. There's this diplomatic ties between Finland and Nigeria, and the kind of consular role both countries play now is what is delaying Simon Ekpa from coming out. Ekpa actually is fighting for Igbo man, his country, but he didn't make his roles open or clear to the government of that country. So that's why Ekpa's activities in Igbo land look so strange to them. But actually they have investigated and gone deep and deeper into it, and actually found out that he was fighting in defense, to defend his people, to defend his community, to defend his tribe. So that's why I tell you that nothing. People that are writing on social media, they are the Western media, they are trying to intimidate the Igbos for people to be suffering from, all this kind of fever or cold, that Ekpa is to be brought home. No, it is not. Finland is not Nigeria. Finland is an advanced country in Europe, not Nigeria. Nigeria is nowhere to be found when you talk about, advancement in technology, advancement in science, political advancement as in development, giving out justice, for sake of equity, and equality. You can't see Nigeria do well. Nigeria is a country that is not supposed to be. A country, if you ask me, that was structured in 1914 under the powers of darkness by Florence and her husband, Frederick Lugard. So what I'm trying to say is count Finland out of it. They are cautioning Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is not incarcerated. Simon Ekpa is free, only that his freedom was curtailed to some extent. That's what it means. But anybody is telling you that he's in confinement, no, he's not in confinement. The country where he has obtained his citizenship is a country that respects the law and the order. So they are following everything within the avenue of the Finnish law. That's constitution. There's nothing wrong, curtailing Simon Ekpa's movement in Finland.
Okay, for what we can see, we've seen the recent killings here in Nigeria, most importantly in the middle belt and the southeast. Do you not think Simon Ekpa Council should be using this as
example,
as evidence against Nigeria in court in June?
You know what, my brother, listen, you are going far. Do you know the people I say you are going too far? You are talking about mid belt, that's Plateau State. You are talking about Benue State, where Governor Alia allow his people to be killed by Flanes, necessarily. But I'm talking about what actually transpired, bloody one, at Idagu community, Enugu State, at Enugu Ezike, Enugu State, at Ihalumona, Enugu State, at Uzowane, Enugu State, where hundreds were killed, and they are Igbos. These are people where Simon Ekpa was working hard to protect, and because of his incarceration, those people were exposed to insecurity. Security over there is too porous now, and out of that porosity, the Igbos are dying in their large number recently. I'm telling you that Finland is watching. Indigenous people of Biafra government in exile are taking records of all those killings, even video recording everything. So come what may, Simon Ekpa is free. Nobody could jail him, and Nigerian government will be shocked with the result of what will transpire later, what is going to happen later in Finland, because Simon Ekpa will be free to at least start his agitation for Biafra.
Okay. And lastly, do you think the likes of Bianca, Peter Mbah, because we saw them put Opuzodima at Anambra when President Tinubu visited Anambra. Do you think they will be regretting the action? We've seen even Ozodima come out to apologize that the IPOB are not the one most importantly killing there in the southeast. Do you think that the likes of Bianca, with this recent update by the AGF, do you think that she will be feeling conscience will be judging her?
Shame upon shame. Igbo na-ekwenu, Igbophobia. Igbo na-ekwenu, Igbophobia. Clear conscience that fears no accusation. Accusation is not what is worrying Hope Uzodinma. Too much blood. Too much bloodletting. Too much blood. Too much genocide. Too much blood. Manslaughter, which is first degree murder. Yes, case. Anywhere in America, anywhere in the world, is what Hope Uzodinma has committed. Various times since inception of his government in Imo State. So what am I trying to say? Whether he regrets, whether he does not, I'm telling you that Igbo, we have our own justice. On that land, contraction called Biafra land, there's a way God of Abraham works for us. And we actually trust in him, beckon on him. And it is a question of word that will come out from our mouth. The elderlies, the elders, the people that actually listen to God and talk to God with kola nut, which is Igbo tradition, has actually spoken. And God of Abraham has taken action. Later in the day, Peter Mbah, Hope Uzodinma, and Charles Soludo, the wrath of God of Israel is coming down on them. I want to talk the whole world that when you mention Israel, you talk about the Jews. And when you talk about the Jews, you talk about the black Jews, you are talking about Igbo people. So what I'm trying to say is that they are going to be shocked. I mean the whole earth. The rate at which God will take his action against the bloody offenders in the southeastern Nigeria. Who are the offenders? People that initiated the bloody Ebubago security outfit that killed over how many youths that went to marriage ceremony in Imo State? They shot all of them. The nemesis, the action of God of Abiame, God of Israel, will spell it out on how Uzodinma, over the years, pie and pie, unalive and disalive, many youths in his own community, even to the level that a holy consort was killed. The strongest Biafran soldier in the recent time. Yes, he left all his business in Southern Africa to come and defend Igbo land. Ebubedike one of Igbo land was actually killed by Finnish soldiers. I'm telling you that time shall come when nemesis will begin to work and people will wonder, who is the father of this girl, this boy? They will actually be pointing hands at the offenders. Their families and their houses, where it shall be overgrown by thorns and bushes because of evil the fathers have done, which has now translated into severe castigation or penalty on their children. Hope Uzodinma and all his camps in the southeastern Nigeria, Peter Mbah is not left out. They will actually feel the punishment. Nemesis is coming. It must actually come.
Presumed arrest. Simon Ekpa has not done anything illegal except fighting for our freedom. Yes. Yes.
In a dramatic turn of events, Simon Ekpa's arrest in Finland has ignited protests within the Biafran community. Ekpa, a dual citizen of both Nigeria and Finland, was taken into custody on November 21, 2024, on serious charges related to terrorism. Authorities accused him of inciting violence and spreading propaganda that fueled unrest in southern Nigeria, particularly through social media. Finnish authorities have made it clear that due to the severity of the charges, Ekpa will not be granted bail. Instead, he remains in custody awaiting his trial. The atmosphere outside the detention facility where Ekpa is being held was charged with emotion. Over 1,000 Biafran supporters gathered, not only to demand his release, but also to rally for the broader cause of Biafran independence. The protesters boldly declared the formation of the United States of Biafra, symbolizing their collective desire for self-determination and their unwavering support for Ekpa as a leader in their movement.
Presumed arrest. Simon Ekpa has not done anything illegal except fighting for our freedom. Yes. Yes. If Simon Ekpa is doing anything wrong, all these people here will not be here. So there is nothing as far as incitement that Simon Ekpa is doing. All of us here We are here in our own volition. Nobody has told us anything. Now, Simon is not with us, but we have declared our independence right in Finland.
This protest comes amid growing tensions between Nigeria and pro-Biafran activists. The Nigerian government has been pushing for Ekpa's extradition, accusing him of inciting violence during the 2023 general elections. As the diplomatic discussion between Finland and Nigeria continue, the case has taken a broader significance, symbolizing the ongoing struggle for the Biafran people for independence. For many, Ekpa's detention is not just about legal proceedings, but represents a larger fight for their identity and political aspirations. With the case unfolding against the backdrop of international and legal political disputes, it remains to be seen on how this complex saga will evolve, and whether the struggle for Biafran independence will find a resolution in the courtroom or on the streets.
This is indigenous people of Biafra in Linz. We are asking Nigerian government to obey his court order and release our leader. Nigeria is a crime against humanity. It is our right to agitate for Biafra. And so Biafra, we are asking for freedom. This is indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazin Nandikalo. We are asking for our freedom. And we are here in the Linz, Austria. Right for Biafra. Right for Biafra.
Biafra go rise, we ain't shout some now. Biafra will be free. Let the people sing from the valleys low to the mountain king. No retreat. Oh, yeah. Biafra rise, we no go tired. Freedom calling, the flame they higher. From the east, where the sun they shine, Biafra people they draw the line. Years of struggle, years of pain, but we dey march, we no complain. Then we try to silence, but we no go break. For the land of our fathers, every risk we go take. The dream they strong, the vision they clear. Biafra land, we dey fight, we know they fear. Oh, the road they rough, but we they move. For the freedom we seek, now the path we choose. Them feet hold us down, but we no go bow. Biafra go rise, we they shout them now. Biafra will be free, let the people sing. From the valleys low to the